What's up, guys? Peepo here, and today's video is going to be about the RocketMesh stringing kit. So, as you can see, it comes in this little packaging, and you can peel it open, almost like a, I guess you could say, like a Slim Jim. Like you tear here, and it opens up. So, the kit comes with, what is it, 5 pieces of sidewall string and 3 shooters. As you can see here, I pretty much used all the pieces. I used top 2 sidewalls, so that's 3, shooting, 1 for a shooting cord, 4, and then the last one for a bottom string, so that it's all RocketMesh string, pieces of string. Now, it's not overly thick string, which was one of the first things that I noticed. The string doesn't exactly stretch either, but it has a little bit of a stretching tendency to it. But because of it being so thin, there's not extra space and stuff like that in between the outer fibers versus the core fibers. Like I said, it doesn't really stretch. It comes with aglets that say RocketMesh on them. I would say they're about an inch. Yeah, about an inch long. I mean, I don't think they need to be much longer than that. I think they're pretty much the right length to be able to go into sidewalls and double wrap, triple wrap, and stuff like that, like this. Coupled with the mesh, since the mesh isn't supposed to really stretch all that much with a 4% stretch ratio, the string definitely stands up to being abusive to stretching out, forcing that mesh to stretch out to reach the holes. As you can see, it even looks skinny coming through the holes, which is fine. I mean, the material is pretty good quality. I mean, whatever they use as far as the yarn or whatever, the material is definitely up there as far as durable so far. Been practicing with this one on wall ball for about a week or 2, and the string definitely doesn't feel like it's going to give up anytime soon, especially with the bottom strings, since I like to use cord instead of shooters for my personal ones. As far as a shooting cord is concerned, like I said, it doesn't stretch all that much. Nowhere near the small amount of stretch as the actual mesh itself with the 4%, but I would say it's probably around 10 to 15% stretch from its original state. So it works pretty well, strings up really nicely. It's the kit overall I really like, just because the amount of material. So you get, like I said, you get 5 pieces of string. So if you're not going to use your bottom, use one for a bottom, you can use 2 shooting cords, which I know a decent amount of people use. It comes with 3 shooting strings, or shooting laces, and I really like the laces. The laces are not overly huge, but they're nice and thick and fairly soft. But because of the thickness, they fill the diamonds that you're weaving them through, and so it's not likely for the shooters to shift around like up and down through the diamonds like some other competitors do. So that leads to a little bit of an inconsistency, because if the shooter's moving around in the diamond, it won't throw exactly the same every single time if the shooters are moving. So the less likely for something to change, so no moving around, the less likely it is to change, the more likely it is to stay consistent. So coupled with a mesh that doesn't really stretch, I think that's a really good combo. I really like these shooters. I would definitely put them in traditionals too. Hi, Zeph. But they would go really well with the traditional. I'll probably buy 1 or 2 kits. I believe it only comes in white right now, so I mean, that's okay. I mean, if you really think about it, the sidewalls don't really matter as far as color is concerned, and neither does the mesh, because I mean, white on white always looks real fresh, especially if you get a colored head like this one. But overall, I really like the stringing kit. It's probably not the best material out there, but it's definitely worth getting the whole package. So sidewalls with the mesh and the shooters with the mesh. So RocketMesh with RocketMesh is definitely a good way to go, especially with this material. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked it. And check out RocketMesh. I know they have a bunch of different little deals going on during their inaugural release, or whatever you want to call it. So there's a bunch of guys out there that are like the ambassadors for RocketMesh, and they have all sorts of deals with those sort of guys. So look around and go ahead and check out the RocketMesh.com, RocketMeshLacrosse.com, one of the two, and check it out. Check out the material. It's worth it. So thanks for watching, guys.